Hello and welcome back to Blitz the League and the Cardiac Werecats. Oh my God. Somebody have an AED for every fan that goes into the stadium because these guys will play like crap for 3 quarters, and then in the fourth quarter they'll mount a comeback, force overtime, and it doesn't matter if they win the toss or lose the toss in overtime. They make it happen. Quickly before we jump right in, statistically, okay, I think Tyrone Kilgore I could see him be a league leader. I doubt it this season, though. Defense, of course, I don't see anybody making and as same as passing. Wow, I don't even know if we're even at 800 yards passing. But hey, Timmy Chang, how about him? Great player, great job. Receiving, we're nowhere near those guys. And that's it. As for league standings, we stand 2 games above everybody else. Oh, man, but 3 overtime games, that could easily be a 2-4 record. Let's be honest. Maybe even a 1-5 record if you're going to be generous to us or be generous to the opponent, because we snuck past the Crusaders in the second game of the season back in week 2. And here we are right now, about to take them on. Week 7 here. We only have to get 2 more wins to secure a spot in the promotion championship game to get put up to Division 2. But, man, I feel so bad for Redhawks fans. Because could you imagine losing 2 games to the same division opponent in that fashion? Like, that's just insane. But another thing that I have to get into, training. I realize now that we have training upgrades we can make. So what we're going to do is let's get Arlie Ermy, personal trainer. Actually, we're going to have to let's get kicking nets because our kickers suck. Let's get a personal trainer. Catch the chickens. As for, we'll get a wide receiver coach. And, man, I want to get something cheaper, but I don't think, that's perfect. Tires. Okay, we're out of dance instructor. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, we're good. We should get players upgraded. I mean, I would like to have a player, or at least 3 players, A rating by the time we're midway through Division 2. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll try to make it happen. Oh boy. Bring on the Crusaders. I think we're away this time. Yes, we are away this time. Man, we're still a 3 square overall. New Orleans favored by 8. Hey, buddy, we're going to overtime. I don't think there's no way you can win by 8 in overtime. Sorry. Anyway, we'll place the wager down. But the New Orleans Werecats, it seems like everything's going right for them. 7th game of the season of the regular season. Remember, they lost Clifford Franklin. They're one of their, I would say, their number 2 wide receiver. Chen has come up big, and Arthur Chen's been the Redhawks slayer this season. But Kwasi Umbutabe, back from his injury. Remember, he was hurt by Bruno Battaglia. And here we are in Cincinnati. It's a nice overcast day. I actually kind of like these kinds of days. Kind of the kind of day you'd like to curl up on the couch, make a cup of tea, watch a football game. Anyway, as Nigel Gruff kicks us off, and we're underway here in Cincinnati. As Miles takes it from his own 2-yard line, he will take it out pretty far across his own 35 and will be finally wrestled down near the 40. Daryl Kinsman, who made the game-saving game-saving tackle last week against the Redhawks as time expired in regulation. Brennan now will hand it off Umbatabe, and he will be met by Daniel Bateman, the former Spartan, in the backfield. So the former walk-on Spartan and former SWAT team officer makes the tackle no problem. Remember, Riley Brennan can sling the football, and he will drop back to pass here. It was a nice pass, but it will be broken up. I think it was Daryl Kinsman who got his hand on the football there. And it'll be now 3rd down and 31. Brennan rolling out. And it's a fumble. It's a fumble picked up by Raymer. I think it was Joey McAdoo who caused the fumble. Bobby Boucher was in the area as well, but Raymer jumps on the football, and that's a big turnover, and that sets up the Werecats in business. Shane Falco dealt with a shoulder injury last week. He's back as starter, despite the fact that Timmy Chang did a serviceable job in his absence last week. Falco now sets up in the shotgun with Kilgore lined up to his left. Takes the snap, will look back to throw. Finding time, gonna unload it, finds Weathers, and Weathers will be shoved down at the 25-yard line for an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll set up now a 3rd down and manageable 3rd and 8 now. Pitch back to Kilgore. Kilgore makes a man miss along the sideline. He goes up 10-5, touchdown. Kilgore takes it into the end zone, no problem.
Hello, Mr. Strang. Yeah, your rookie's down here in the end zone again. What you think about that, baby?
You really can't say
that's just beautiful. Tony Green has taken this team to decent respectability, considering that this team was a laughingstock a year ago. For Division III, they have been an exciting team to watch this season. As Nigel Gruff makes the extra point, no problem, he will proceed to kick off now for the Werecats. And the Crusaders will get the ball back and hopefully not turn it over this time. Miles takes the ball. He's going to move a little bit to his left, then shifts up the middle. He got past one guy and finally have to be brought down. That was Thornton that brought him down, and Thornton's been a pretty big player in the secondary. Next to Kinsman and Wilkinson, they have really run the secondary, as Umbatabe will run it up the middle, get a couple of yards, but be finally brought down after just a 5-yard pickup. That's his only 2nd carry of the day.
2nd and long here, generally a passing situation.
So Brennan under center now. I formation this time. Takes the snap, will look back to throw. He's got plenty of time and gets past it there, but Kinsman forces the fumble, but it is recovered by the Crusaders, so their drive will continue. 5 seconds to go now. Can Brennan get the snap off before the quarter ends? He will not. So that's the end of the first quarter here in Cincinnati. The score is New Orleans 7, Crusaders 0.
The offense would like to come away with a TD here instead of a field goal.
Let's see what they got. Brennan pitch back to Umbatabe, pardon me, and he is chopped down by Thornton at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Ball on the 1. And Thornton again gets into the backfield and chops Umbatabe down. And right now, single back set. Brennan under center will take the snap, delayed handoff, and Umbatabe will not get there. A goal line stance by this Werecat team. And certainly, whenever this defense has their backs to the wall in the end zone, they hold up strong. I would expect maybe the Crusaders to be a little bit, and the Crusaders will be Crusaders will gamble here. Ball on the 5-yard line. 4th and goal now. It's a delayed handoff, and Umbotabe's not going to get anywhere. Who was that? That was Spears that came in and made the tackle. Beautiful job there. So now ball on the 9. Second quarter winding down as Kilgore will be taken from behind, and he'll lose about 5 yards there. Okay. Minute to go now in this first half as he's got to get away from the pressure. Gonna unload it, and that will fall incomplete. Brian Murphy was the intended target there. That was not what they had drawn up. And now a 3rd down and long. Falco takes the snap. He's going to look back to throw. Fires it deep, and it'll be intercepted. Dwight picked off Shane Falco, and Arthur Chen was right there. But, oh, man, he underthrew it a little bit, and he was able to get in front of the ball. Thornton now. Oh, God, and Umbotabe gets tripped up, able to make a couple of yards out of it, but for most part, he's been held in check today. 7-0 is the score right now. 30 seconds to go in the first half as Brennan avoids the pressure, steps away, and he fumbles the football. Picked up by McAdoo, and he will fall down and finally be brought down. I think Umbotabe finally makes the stop, and with 21 seconds left, the Werecats get the ball right back. 21 seconds here as Kilgore makes one guy miss and fights through it. 12-yard pickup there. So, okay, Falco, 15 seconds. Try to get it into field goal range maybe to set it up well. He's got, oh, and that was not, oh my God. The ball was intended for Brian Murphy. It was knocked out of his hands, and Kilgore came up and made the catch. No. Oh, man, stupid decision as Winchester's tackled in bounds, and that's poor clock management right there as the Werecats lead 7-0 after the first half here. McKenna will kick off now for the Crusaders. Crusaders offense has been sputtering, but their defense is held strong. They've gotten an interception as Shepard will find a seam to the outside on his right. He'll get across midfield. Here he is to the 40. Gets tripped up finally, but not before he gets to the 24-yard line of Cincinnati. So already a 1st and goal here. Falco pitches outside. Kilgore gets past his man. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. No problem right there. A 24-yard run. And Kilgore does a Randy Moss. Okay. As the Werecats take a 13-point lead, a 14-point lead pending the Gruff extra point. And a 2-score lead for the Werecats. This is not a normal sight. Gruff to kick it off here. Puts his foot into this one. 14-0 right now. Miles across his own 25. He's got it out across the 35 to the 36 before finally being brought down by Raymer. And now Brennan. And that offense is going to have to find an answer here, and it's got to be a touchdown. Brennan takes the snap, will step outside the pocket, step forward, and pick up a couple of yards, 8 to be exact, before finally being chopped down. So this is I formation now. Brennan looking back to throw, avoids the pressure, and Kwasi Umbotabe makes the catch, but Kinsman brings him down just inside the 40 to 38. Raymer directing that linebacking core. Brennan pitches out and rolls out, pardon me, and that's a nice little completed pass before finally that'll give him a new set of downs here as oh man, McAdoo comes in and makes a brilliant hit there on Umbatabe. And it just does not seem like these guys want to give up any points as Brennan's running backwards as he threw it right into McAdoo's hands. McAdoo will take it up the sideline across the 25 to the 28-yard line. What was Brennan thinking? He was moving back, and he just threw it up for grabs, and McAdoo makes the interception. And Kilgore still on his feet. Beautiful run there, and he has just been a machine today. Okay, 10 seconds to go in this third quarter. Kilgore will take the snap, and he will zip past one defender. He's into the open field across the 30 to the 25 and out to the 20-yard line before finally being brought down. And the Werecats have been in control of this game. 14-0 right now is the score. So New Orleans knocking on the door again.
I'm a superhero, baby. Faster than your sorry ass.
And Kilgore makes a man miss down the field. He's in the open field. He's going to dive forward to the end zone. Touchdown, Werecats. And Kilgore has been all over the Crusaders today, as that's now a 20-0 ball game. And with that touchdown run, there's a bit of pessimism that's now moving through the stadium, as Cincinnati looked like they could hang in this ball game, but it's been that defense that has just kept the Werecats up, and they just have to. And the offense, it's Dallas Breakers' scheme: score just enough points to win. Your defense does most of the work, and Dane Delson certainly earned his paycheck today. But with 1:48 to go, the Werecats, Brennan takes the snap, will avoid the pressure, throw, and that'll be caught along the sideline, goes across the 40 to the 43, and that'll bring up second down. So right now, Brennan in the shotgun trying to get some points back for his team. He's looking down the field, unloads. Oh, and Umbatabe makes the catch through the contact. McAdoo tried to stop him, and a big bomb goes. It goes well for Umbatabe as he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati, and the shutout is gone. They're going to actually go for the extra point here, and here comes the onside kick. That's what you got to be ready for now, as McKenna's kick is perfect, and now Avery McKenna is going to have to hit the ball perfectly here with 1:24 to go. Oh, that's a decent onside, but it's picked up. Oh, Brian Murphy, the tight end, and he fumbles the football, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, man, Cincinnati misses a brilliant opportunity, and that just sums up today's game for him. Wow, Falco just hasn't had to do any sort of passing as he pitches it back to Kilgore. Kilgore gets the outside and wrapped up after a decent pickup. These guys have just looked incredible. I formation now, 1 minute to go in this game. Handoff to Kilgore. Kilgore spins away from one tackle and gets pulled down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. And so, yeah, that's and the scuffling is breaking out, and we'll see what these guys have in store here as big goal line stance here now, 3rd and goal. Crusaders, and that's a touchdown. Tyrone Kilgore's grandmother could have scored that one, as that line of Fumiko and Andre and Jamal Jackson opened it up big time and allowed Kilgore to just waltz into the end zone. And I think if you're a Crusader fan, you better start heading to the parking lot before traffic starts to hit. 28-7 right now. Fourth quarter, 54 seconds to go. Start to finish, these guys have looked phenomenal. Miles takes the kickoff and, gets away from a couple. He splits the tackles and gets away and gets across the 45s. And that's where Riley Brennan, hopefully they can look for a quick pass here. Brennan looking, unloading, far down, and it's incomplete. Good coverage there by Thornton. Oh man, that one looked incredible.
Come to daddy. Come to daddy.
41 Lightning.
Ooh, jeez, and Thornton comes flying in on a very harsh coverage and brings up 3rd and 12. Brennan looking, gonna avoid the pressure and find a wide open Umbatabe in the end zone. Touchdown, Crusaders. And Umbatabe, not much of a threat on the ground, but he has in the passing game. That's his second touchdown catch of the game. And, well, with 29 seconds left, Crusaders will try an onside kick to see if they can claw their way back into the game. But I think if you're a Werecats fan, you're happy that this game doesn't look like it's going to go to overtime. As Murphy, who's going to get there? Jumbo Fumiko is going to get there. He'll fall down. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Did they really not take him down?
All right, let's just chew up some clock and hang on to the ball.
Falco in under center now. 23 seconds to go. As Kilgore takes it for a 2-yard pickup. 11 seconds to go. Pitch out now to... Okay, I kind of want to run one more play, but... Also, we're not going to face these guys again, so it's not going to... 5 seconds left. What's going to happen? Okay, that was fine. Kilgore takes it for the final carry of the game. 28-14 is your final score. The Werecats kept the game in control. 182 rushing yards for Kilgore, scored all 4 touchdowns. Kinsman led the day for the Werecats, 5 tackles on the day. Looked phenomenal. Rushing yards, that was the difference. 33 only on the day for the Crusaders. 182, it was all Kilgore. And he kept the game in check for the most part. Fine, we get some money. That's good. So the Werecats take it on and look successful. So the Werecats are only 1 win away from clinching a spot in the promotion title game. Bruno Battaglia.
You there? Yeah, so listen up, Rook. I'm feeling like busting some heads this weekend, and you're elected. You tell your team doc to have a stretcher ready, because you're going to need it when I'm done with you.
Man, this guy just wants to kill somebody. I mean, the only thing we kill are Redhawks fans' hopes, so I think we got that going for us. Tyrone Kilgore is a 1,000-yard rusher. Congratulations, buddy. Hey, I think he might be able to do it. He might be able to to become a leading rusher, and that would be big. Nobody on defense, passing game, we're hopeless. Let's be honest, we're hopeless. Okay, we've got some separation. I mean, I think one more win will pretty much put us in the title game. The Bearcats have, 3-game losing streak for the Bearcats since we beat them back in week 5. So that's rough for them. Actually, I got to go to training real quick because we have to deal with Clifford Franklin. Okay, we're going to have to help him with his injury. Doesn't really heal a damn thing, but they don't know that. They won't feel it either. What, so it's placebo? Oh, we'll get you back on the field a week early, as good as new. Oh, man, do I want to... I don't want to spend $50,000. I wouldn't give this... Wait, what is... Forcerol? Oh, my God. Growth hormones. This root is cheap, but it works modern-day miracle. Isn't cheap, but it works modern-day... Oh, my God. We got to give Clifford Franklin something. Jeez. Okay, we're going to give him... Hey, it's not juicing. I'm not breaking my rule because this is just like how you treat medical problems, because we've had Clifford Franklin with a fractured wrist. Okay, yeah. So he's got 1 game to recover, so we'll lose him for next week's game against the Bearcats, but I'm not too worried. How are we looking grade-wise? These guys are... Oh my God, Raymer and Bateman. You guys got to get better, man. Okay, we got to get... Okay. But I think that I'm going to call it a part here. Man, you know what? It was glad to actually have a game this week that wasn't intense, that wasn't edge of your seat. But the fact we're 6-1 and we have a chance now to punch our ticket with a win next week, hey, I'm looking forward. Werecats overpower the Cincinnati Crusaders 28-14. Actually, sorry, before I end the part, I got to read the ticker. Chicago beat Washington, the Redhawks. Oh my God. Arizona beat Baltimore. Redhawks star Williams arrested. Jacob Williams of the Washington Redhawks was arrested. Oh my God, dude. Last night in the nation's capital, substance abuse charges. Of course, yeah, Williams' agent and league officials declined to comment. Wow, really? Things just keep getting worse for the Redhawks, don't they? They just can't win. That's their problem. They just can't get anything going for them. But I'm going to call it a part here. It's the end of the game. I'm excited for our next week matchup against the Baltimore Bearcats. Hey, maybe we can put another dagger through their heart. Who knows? But that'll do it for this game, and I'll see you next week when we take on the Baltimore Bearcats.